Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. Fortnite time again. This is the vending machine. This one is the scientist. It looks a little bit like the visitor, the Fortnite visitor. Is it the visitor? A little bit like the visitor, I think, judging by that sort of visor. But we will see in a moment. Open him up. It includes him, a game plan red, a hench hauler, whatever that is. Star Surge backpack. Oh, that's a jetpack pack. Gauge, 4 building materials, proximity mine, and then some weapons which you can just about make out here. Let's open him up and have a look. I am looking forward to him because I have to say, the recent releases, all these new batch of figures coming out from Jazwares are really, really nice. As I keep saying, never played Fortnite. I doubt I ever will. But the figures are fantastic. And they're like reasonable price. There's loads of play value to them. Really, really, really good. Okay, how does this open up? Oh, here we go. I'm not sure what the point of that is. I thought, oh, look. It's the same. Okay, I see. So this is the push. Okay. Let's get this stuff out and have a look. Now, I'm really mainly interested in the figure, but a couple of the bits, especially that, is it called the Star Surge, the jet backpack? I'm quite interested in the gauge, maybe too. We'll have a look. The weapons are, yeah, the colours don't really do it for me, and they're too toy-like. So this is the figure. We'll come to him last. Let's have a look at these things first. That is my knife, make it quicker. Proximity mine, I can use that. That is nice. Simple and effective. Here's a gun. What gun have we got here? A shotgun. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Pretty cool. In fact, I should probably do this off camera because it'll take a little while and come back and show you guys. So I'll come back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. So we saw this shotgun and we saw this proximity mine, which is actually really quite nice. Looking at it again in more detail. Shame we only get one. That's something you could easily copy. Get this gamepad, which is quite cool. Another shotgun. More guns again. This rather nice sort of a backpack with a hammer and a what's it called? Like a spiked hatchet in it. What's the word? Can't think of the word now. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. A cleaver, sorry. A spiked meat cleaver. More guns, pretty cool. I like this little small one as well. Another shotgun and a suppressed sniper rifle. This really cool sort of countdown gauge. And then here is the jetpack. It's really nice, just that it's a touch small. And then we have the building materials, which I've put together to make the face image. And then lastly, we come to the main event. Well, I've not opened yet. And this is the scientist. So let's see what he is like. Oh my word. I take it back. He is not like the visitor. He is awesome. Sorry. He is fantastic. He is so bulky. Really, really bulky. That is... I have to get another one of these sometime, I'm sure. Check this out. He is like really, like he's a beast. Great sculpt. Really sort of bulky. Can't get his arms too close together, unfortunately. Very, very armoured. Even this part on his arm looks pretty cool. That's a soft plastic. That's not going to impede his articulation. These massive feet. He looks the business. Oh God, I am impressed. A few, you add some paint to that and some of this pipe work, like that pipe coming out here and going around, and you've got an awesome looking thing. In fact, I've even got a roll from him already in my sci-fi universe. Not much changes if any needed. I reckon his bicep articulation is going to be really bad. Fortnite normally are pretty bad on bicep articulation. Not always, but majority of the time. Okay, let's look at his articulation. So he has a left and a right. He gets a down and an up. There is no side to side. Shoulders, look at that. He does get... just over flat on each. Bicep bend, this will be an interesting one. Nearly 90 degrees on both arms. Not too bad, I thought it'd be worse than that. That is a pleasant surprise. Standard wrists, they swivel all the way around, and there is wave bend on both sides. Trunk can turn a little bit to the side, not really dip, forwards, backwards a little bit. Waist, fantastic waist. Hips, sculpt gets in the way, so not as far as Fortnite usually get. Forwards, not great. Backwards is pretty damn good, to be fair. Double knee bend. Now, Fortnite have double knee bends, but normally they're not that tight. But he does get over 90 degrees, which is good. There's a thigh twist. Bit stiff, but you can do it. And Fortnite feet, they do this and this. There's no turn. You have to turn from the thigh. So his outward twist is just a little bit because the sculpt. His inward twist is the same, a little bit because the sculpt, very, very tiny and inwards. Here's a tippy toe. Not bad. And his dorsal flexation. Pretty damn good. He is an amazing looking figure. I mean, really good. I wasn't expecting him to be this good. Just that bulk to it, that really good. This is like what probably one of the best sci-fi figures I've seen in quite a while, and I've seen a lot. Well, for Fortnite, he's #1 sci-fi now. Before that, I would have said Cyclo, who I'm going to compare him to in a moment, but he is far superior to Cyclo in terms of a Fortnite sci-fi style figure. So let's compare him. Let's put him a bit closer. Here is Cyclo, who I really, really like. And look, the scientist towers above Cyclo. He's far broader than Cyclo. He just looks so much more menacing. He looks really good. If I use Cyclo and B in suggested videos, he just looks so good. But they're going to be in the same team in my universe. If I use, who else? He's used another Fortnite. Here is Supersonic, who I reviewed recently. And Supersonic is quite big for a Fortnite figure. And again, the scientist is taller than Supersonic as well. And again, he's more chunky and broader. If I use another one of my favourites, Rust Lord. He's a much older one, a much older figure, but he's still one of the best looking sort of Mad Max style figures you can get in 118 at the moment. And again, he's bigger than Rust Lord. If I use some stuff that's going to be bigger, I use a 160 scale mech because it scales great with 118 and still scales very well together. Again, he will be in suggested videos. And lastly, I use an Acid Rain Weld Camelbot Interceptor because he's massive for 118 scale, really nice. And again, that nice sci-fi look. And again, he will be in suggested videos as well. The scientist is a surprise. I was not expecting so much bulk. He looks really good. I don't know what backpack he's supposed to come with or what thing goes in his back, but you know, if I put this countdown on it, it looks alright actually. Not sure about the numbers, but it looks pretty cool. The jetpack is going to look tiny on him. Having said, it just looks too small. It needs more bulk. That'll look better on a 124 scale figure. Let me see how he holds weapons. I'm not sure how well he's going to hold them with this bulk he's got here. See, looking on that sort of wire coming down from his chest going to the back, it's actually got a line where it's two. You could paint like one red, one blue, or something like that and give it a different sort of aesthetic. Okay, let's see how he holds a small gun first of all, because that'll be easier. Apart from the fact he can't get his arm to his body, he holds that, I have to say, particularly well. He does hold it well. And he stands up quite easily because of these large feet that he's got too, which is awesome. So the only thing I'll say is that if he could get his arms to his body, that would be awesome. Am I tempted to shave some of his forearm down to improve the bicep articulation? He looks so good, I just don't want to cut anything on it. I've done it previously on figures and I get, you know, over 90 degrees, but this guy is like, I don't know if I want to do that because he looks so good. So yeah, the only gripe is that he can't get, his arms can't come closer. Now, the only way to fix that would be to either pop his shoulders out, fill in the hole, put his shoulders back in so they stick out further and can come down, or shave underneath. But I won't want to shave underneath. Do I want to make his arms come down? Decisions. Okay, let's see how he holds the, let's check this shotgun. Yeah. Because this hole, I can't get my arms here, combined with my biceps don't bend further than here, is making it difficult for him to hold guns nicely. He can't do it two-handed. Right, I want to compare him to something else, so give me a moment and I'll be back in a second. So here he is, one of the Joy Toy Interstellar forces, the, is it hammers of steel? Steel hammers. And I've put this shield, which he can't really hold that well, and a hammer, which he holds very well on him. And you can see how well he scales. He is a touch taller. He is, even though he hasn't got that, their sort of jump pack and one arm, they got all this space armor, he is still broader and more bulky. He works so well with the Joy Toy sci-fi line as well. Well worth picking up. He just fits in so well. Whether he's a bad guy, whatever you want in your universe, he looks awesome. I think he's fantastic. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I'm signing out soon. Please like, share and subscribe. And I'll be back soon with more awesome action toy videos for you. Stay happy, keep collecting, and check out the content. I've got loads more Fortnite, loads more Joy Toy, different scales, bigger and smaller, for you guys to see and enjoy. Okay? Bye-bye.